Hi everybody, Andy here with etrailer.com. Let's take a look at this Better Bath plastic single bowl RV kitchen sink. Now this single bowl rectangular sink is going to replace or upgrade the sink in your RV, camper, or boat kitchen. And the wide shape is going to give you more room for washing larger, dirty dishes. Now, at the outset of our time together, I do want to point out that this sink does come in 3 different colors. Obviously, the one that I have here is gray in color, but we also have this available in white and parchment. And that parchment is more of a creamier beige color. And everything that we're going to talk about that's going to be true of this gray sink is going to be true of that white and parchment one as well. So all the same features, the same build, the same construction, same measurements. So depending on which one you are looking for, you can just take the item number that you see there on your screen and put that in the search field of our website, and that will take you to the particular color that you are looking for. So I do have the gray one here, and this sink is made here in the USA of a very durable, scratch-resistant ABS thermoplastic polymer, which is lighter and more environmentally friendly than fiberglass. And when you hear plastic, you might be tempted to think that this might be cheap or not well made, but this is very durable, very strong. As you can see, I can't really make it flex or anything like that. So it's a very good build quality. The drain hole diameter is 3.5 inches. So this is going to be compatible with your standard 3.5 inch garbage disposal and drain basket. And this sink is going to be compatible with all of your faucet setups. And let me go ahead and give you an overhead view so I can give you some measurements that will prove helpful for you so you can be confident that this is going to work for you. So let me give you the exterior length. As you can see, from end to end, we're sitting at 25 inches. And then looking at the width from end to end, we're sitting at 17 inches. And then looking at the depth or the height, however you'd like to identify that, let me go in for a close-up here that's going to be easier to show you. We are sitting right at about 6 3/4 inches deep or tall. And then the interior dimensions, that might be a little bit trickier to show you, but let's see if I can do that for you. So measuring as best as I can the inside measurements, looking at that length, we're sitting at about 22 inches. And then this is going to taper in a little bit. So this is going to be at the longest and the widest points here at the outer edge. And then looking at our width internally, we're sitting right at about 14.125 inches wide. And then the depth, again, I'll go in for a close-up. We're sitting right at about 5 3/4 inches deep or so. So that kind of gives you an idea of the exterior and internal dimensions. And as you can see, the sink, the bottom of the sink does taper towards the drain, so it's going to make sure that that water goes into the drain, and it's not going to be, you're not going to have standing water in the sink when you turn the water off. So this sink has a top-mounted design, top-mounted drop-in design rather. The drop-in or self-rimming sinks are generally quicker and easier to install than undermount sinks, and they can be installed into any countertop material. They have a lip on the perimeter so that once the sink is installed, the weight of the sink and its contents are transferred over to the surrounding countertop. In addition, because all parts of drop-in sinks are visible, it's going to be very easy, incredibly easy to clean. So if you are replacing your sink, you simply use the existing cutout hole in your countertop. If you are upgrading your indoor or outdoor sink setup, you may need to enlarge the hole. It should be 1/2 inch to 5/8 of an inch smaller than the overall length and width of your sink. Either way, once you have a proper size hole, you can just drop the sink in and secure it to the counter using the pre-installed mounting studs. I do want to point out that mounting hardware is not included with this sink, so you will have to supply that hardware that you need for your particular application to mount this. This is IAPMO certified, CSA compliant, and ASME certified. Well, that's going to wrap up our look today. I do hope that it was helpful for you. Again, my name is Andy. Thank you for joining me.